We're talking about financial things. Prince Harry is facing a payday now. He has to pay the Mail on Sunday more than £48,000 after failing to strike out part of its defence in a libel claim.
I have to say, I don't think that's that high a bill for him to face.
Not to him, I suppose. To most ordinary people, £48,000 is more than most people earn in a year.
If you were going to a week to the High Court in an appeal, I think you got off lightly with £48,000. He's suing Associated Newspapers over an article about his security arrangements. Meanwhile...
Well, in stark contrast to his ongoing legal woes, the Princess of Wales and her children have been volunteering at a baby bank in Maidenhead ahead of Christmas. Let's take a look.
Here, there's lots of people who give up their time, and there are lots of volunteers who come and help out. And so you're the volunteers for this evening.
Right, you ready?
What we would like you to do is try and choose some presents for some children who are similar age to you guys. So if you think about what you would like to play with.
Yep, this is a big one.
Well, joining us now, Royal and Showbiz Reporter Kinsey Schofield. Again, two opposite stories, two opposite outcomes, Kinsey, on all of this. It all looks good for the Waleses, does not look good for the Sussexes. Give us your opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that who is Harry not suing right now? I mean, I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood, it's not me next. But it looks like Harry is in fight or flight mode, while the Wales family, under attack over the last few weeks, seem to be staying focused in the giving spirit and getting everyone excited about the holidays.
Well, can we talk then in stark contrast to all of that, the beautiful photograph that's been released by I was going to call them the Cambridges, they're the Waleses now, aren't they? But there's lots of mystery about what's happened in this picture. Have you seen it, Kinsey? So it was released yesterday, and this is the royal... What do you call them? Quartet? The five of them? What's the five of them? Anyway, Prince Louis is missing fingers, and Princess of Wales is missing a leg. So there's lots of mystery about what on earth has been going on here. We'll try and get a better picture of this for later on. Obviously been photoshopped, but why?
I know. I'd have no clue. But when my mom sent me that article earlier today, she said, Louis is going to be the one that gives us that finger one day. So probably for the best that they Photoshop it to now. He is so full of sass. He is just so precious. And he is just a lightning bug when it comes to this family. I think he is half of the fun when watching the Wales family. What is he going to do next? He is just full of sass, and I absolutely adore him. But yeah, I think when it comes to this high court situation, Harry's attorney is fighting, saying that the article that was published is an attack on Harry's honesty and integrity. That's how he worded this. And it undermines Harry's charity work and efforts to tackle misinformation online. The irony, looking over the last 12 months, because how can you not look back over the last 12 months and think about honesty, integrity with Harry and Meghan? There seems to have been a complete lack of it. And then the misinformation, look at the slew of lies that have come to fruition over the last 12 months. We realize that a lot of the things that they told us and Omid Scobie has told us are not true.
Yeah, well, you mentioned him. I suppose we have to ask you where we are at with Omid Scobie and his book Endgame. We still haven't heard from the Sussexes on it, have we?
We haven't, but he's only sold 6,000 copies in the UK and 9,000 in the United States. So doesn't this feel like a whole lot of chaos over nothing?
Yeah. Absolutely. But you know what? The royal family in the UK have come out and done what they do best, which is never complain, never explain, and many would say looking more magnificent than ever, even if a little bit photoshopped in this picture.
The kids are growing up. I mean,
I know, doesn't George look so grown up suddenly?
And what's her name here?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. She looks, I think, very like Queen Elizabeth II. when she was younger. But she's looking very grown up there as well.
And I know you love Louis, Kinsey, and I do think, isn't it lucky that their third child is the one with the most spirit, is the word I like to use, because George is so sensible and so regal, I suppose. And you know what? Louis has the freedom in later life to be a bit rogue, and we're here for it. I love it.
Exactly. No, it's so much fun to watch him. But just watching them all together, you can tell that their parents are very hands-on. They're absolutely adored. They're well behaved. You know, those little moments that we actually see Louis's personality, he is the sweetest little boy, but you can tell he's a little spitfire. And his attitude, while I do think he looks like a Middleton, he does have a little bit of Diana Spencer in him. I love the fire, and it's so much fun to watch them grow up. Eamon's absolutely right.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I agree.
And there they are at that baby bank yesterday getting Christmas presents ready for those less fortunate. May we wish you the compliments of the season, Kinsey. Hope to see you again before Christmas.
Thank you, Eamon. I have my Santa hat on my O in Hollywood. That's just for you.